I can talk to you.
Okay, we are live with Rocket League week number 3, and with me I have Coach McGee from Springfield.
Hello, everybody.
Someone yell at me in chat if sound's not working for him. Turn the game off here, and let's get going. Okay, so that is loud on my end.
Yeah, it sounds a little loud here as well. This is an exciting matchup for me. Two teams that we have a lot of history with in other games, Rocket League included. So I'm excited to watch this between George Washington and Naperville North today.
For reference, George Washington is blue side, and Naperville North is orange, and they already got a demo.
Yeah, we're off to a quick start with the aggression here. On board with Jacobo, looking for a follow-up off the backboard. He's not going to get it. He couldn't quite get there in position.
Set up for Jacobo?
Yeah, he He tries to get the pass. I don't know if that's where he meant for the pass to be, but Jacoba made an adjustment.
Ooh, almost had it.
George Washington was a really solid Rocket League team last year.
But Naperville North's putting up a fight.
Yeah, so far.
Ooh, pinch.
Figs looking for the follow-up. Gets interrupted on the 50-50, however. Pressure still on the Huskies, though. George Washington able to keep it on their side for a while here now.
Oh, he had a chance. Off the corner. Very solid back and forth here.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like pseudo 50-50s going on where they just keep passing it, you know, 1/4 of the way back to the other side of the court and then just let it go back the other direction. A lot of like hard connection, but not a lot of intentional connection. It seems like they're just off where they want to be when they're hitting it, so it's flying all over the place, kind of unpredictably.
Oh, that's
There's
not
the first
intentional.
goal. Naperville North, the first on the board here. Plummy gets this goal. Let's take a look. He takes it around himself off the corner and puts it in from a nice little nifty angle there.
That was not intentional. I'm going to turn the sound up slightly. Took off the corner, and it's centered. Oh, that has a chance to be in a nice contest. Pone gets it.
Pone says no way about that. Pone, also a Fortnite player, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he is.
For George Washington.
Oh, and that's a quick 2-0 for Naperville.
Yeah.
Pone was one of the big hitters last year for them as well.
Yeah, I do remember we had to scout Pone when we were talking about playing George Washington. Fig's also a strong player. And if I'm not mistaken, also a Fortnite player? Does the George Washington?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think it looks like the George Washington Rocket League team, also big Fortnite fans.
I think Pone also plays Valorant.
Nice. Pone's a busy esports athlete this time.
Young
George Washington, last year this might have been a different matchup, but so far the Huskies definitely applying a lot of pressure and trying to build a lead here that will be insurmountable in game one. Biggs, however, is going to get that big clear, see what he can do with it. Backboard shot, there's an opportunity. Can anybody follow up? No one's even there.
No one's getting close. Oh, it's going to be goal number... Oh,
You count Pone out. He says, not this one.
Above the wall?
Looks for the reach around there on the pass, but can't quite make it happen.
I hate Jacobo's car so much.
It's fantastic.
It is a cow. I hate it so much. Pone with the redirect. Almost gets it.
Oh, here it is. Follow-up Fix gets the goal. Takes a 1-goal deficit now.
Let me go turn some things up here.
Check it out. Figs with this time. We were talking about how we've seen a lot of strong, fast hits thus far in the game, but no like real direct shots where they were wanting to go necessarily. They were just off. That one, however, Figs put that exactly where he wanted to. And here we go. Another offensive push off the bat, but George Washington is going to have to play defense now.
Oh, apparently Riz is Rise, the Fortnite champ.
Oh.
So it's just the entire Fortnite squad.
Yeah, this George Washington team gave my team a lot of headaches in Fortnite. It was us and them. Oh, there it is.
That's an awkward miss.
Two Huskies had to miss that one for it to go in. Let's check it out. Just finesses both of them.
Turning you up. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sounds cutting in and out. I finally got this sorted out. Discord screen share is weird.
Jacksbox Panda with that big cow car. Here he goes.
I hate it. Figs off the corner. Goes the setup. The light touch.
And not enough.
Crossbars it.
He needed to take that ball from a little higher angle and not light touch it, just drill that ball. The Huskies with a 2-0 lead to start this game, but George Washington has answered, and the Patriots are storming back to try to take control of game one here with 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go.
The quick aerial play is really hard to beat right now. Both teams are really fast in the air, and they're really fast to get up.
Pone just got bumped by his own teammate.
It happens. Awkward landing's gonna cost him some time. Around and around we go.
Yeah, high intensity playing from both of these teams thus far. It is going to clear to the Husky side now into their corner. Let's see what the Patriots can do with it.
Oh, he goes up.
A nice block by Jacobo. Just enough to get it out of the net there.
I hate the Mercs so much. so much. Oh, the little dodge makes the teammate miss, and there we go. What a pass.
Yeah, look at this. This was set up the whole way. Goatness says, bring it around, bring it around, bring it around, bring it around. Let's take it off the backboard for you instead.
Perfect. Also, nice. Heads up in chat, Flip, you're asking about the overlay. All thanks to Tim from Schaumburg. Really clean stuff from him.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Figs going up for it. Gets it past. Off the backboard for Pone.
He gets interrupted by the cow car of Jacobo.
And, oh, what a stop. It's going faster and faster.
A one-goal game in the favor of the Huskies. Less than 30 seconds left, and the Patriots tie it like they did earlier.
They have the contest in front of the net. Just hanging there.
Oh, it's there! Can't make it.
Come on!
Backflip. 10 seconds left.
Oh, that's awkward.
Hey, Bone's looking for the corners. Can't get it. Back to the middle. Can they keep it off the ground? That's the problem right now. Oh, Jacobo keeps it up for him. I don't think they're going to have enough momentum to keep it going. Here I say that, and there it is.
Awkward. Figs takes it.
Oh, my gosh.
Dribble plays.
He
set up the team. Oh, and he hits it.
Oh, the Patriots take almost 15 seconds of zero time on the clock to make that goal happen.
If anyone was going to do it, it was going to be Figs.
Oh,
also,
man.
ASAP, stop bragging about your own team in chat like you're not on the team. I know the rosters. Calm down.
What a beautiful shot. Now we're in overtime golden ball situation.
Figs, awkward miss. Jacob has the shot. Coordinated stop from the team, though.
Jacobo, that car has some really big frontward hitboxes, but it is a little clunky at times.
Knocks up her teammate. Who's going to take it? They're both undecided.
What more could you have hoped for in game one of this series?
Game one. If I got a meeting at 8:15. I can't do this all night, man.
I've got a television program featuring a mute button at 8 o'clock, so these teams are going to push us. There's the goal for Pone. Down 0-2 to start game one. George Washington ties it at 2, gets down a goal, ties it with the 0-second goal, and wins on the golden ball in overtime. What a way to stick in it.
Game one to George Washington High School. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, though, Tim from Schaumburg. I hit him up last year for the overlays, and this year I gave him the most vague of descriptions. I wanted it more angular, and he came through with this. So props to Tim for helping us out with the overlays here.
I think if you're the Huskies here, you can't be totally discouraged after that
Oh,
game.
yeah, there is nothing you can do there.
Right. Well, yeah, there was some good gameplay, and you've shown yourself, hey, we can beat these guys. We can score on them. We just got to tighten up some defense a little bit, work on these rotations, talk a little bit more. But this is anybody's game still after game one.
Oh, yeah. I can see this going deep. Like, I can see this going super deep. Off the corner, Young Riz goes for it. Off the backboard.
Shot. Biggs tries to get up in this kitchen, but he can't.
He was too slow. Man, the aerial control on both teams. Non-stop. We're playing corner ball now?
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking for both teams when it's stuck in the corners. But Riz is going to be able to clear it. Pone goes up for it.
Oh, the setup for the teammate, but he's not there. They're playing mind games.
It's an intense backboard shot. Pone kind of interrupts it, and I don't think he should have.
They're playing so many mind games here. Oh, he has the touch, but he has no boost.
A valiant effort there, but there were just too many Huskies to stop that. Young Riz with a potentially open goal, and he's going to take it.
For reference, those asking in chat about ranks, I'm fairly certain all of both of these teams is minimum champ. Coach McGee, you scouted, almost at Rockford. You scouted George Washington. You know they're like, what, GCs?
I scouted a lot of teams last year. I do not believe these are GCs. I think this one, we had a team last year for the Capitals that was 2 GCs and a champ. And I remember thinking that we needed to beat them because our ranks were higher. but I don't remember that they were significantly higher.
Wow,
so this is a good team.
Playing with them.
Yeah.
George Washington has woken up.
Maybe, maybe they were sandbagging a little bit game one to figure out what they needed to do to beat the Huskies. Maybe they weren't. They could just be on fire right now.
They're just breaking out
but
the big guns now.
Yeah, for what it's worth, they are on fire right now. Washington up 2-0 with only a minute and 10 seconds into game two.
Oh, he can do math.
Huskies are going, yeah, even though I'm a science teacher, we can make that happen occasionally.
Yeah, I can't do math half the time. Pwn up the center. Oh, it's just off.
Yeah, it is going to be off. I think the Huskies have got to amp that aggression up quite a bit because that's how George Washington's beating them. They're just all over them.
They're losing the pressure game. God, they're just playing with them.
The other thing is the Huskies are very clumped up right
awkward.
now. That's a nice bump to an open goal.
They bumped each other. That's awkward. One going back in the rotation, one going forward. That's not going to be good.
Yeah, and you do have to score on any of those. If George Washington's going to give you that opportunity with the open goal, you're going to have to take it in this match.
Take it. Off the corner, going for the setup, and they hit each other again. George Washington playing all of his sorts now.
Hey, game one, the Patriots down 2-0 tied it. Can the Huskies do the same?
Oh, no.
It's going to be off.
That's not.
That's not. Oh, can he get it out? He does it! Nail-biting moment for the Huskies there, but they do save a goal.
Up the wall, set up for Figs. Dribble on him, and he goes right past him.
That's all you got to do. Take a look, a little fancy drive around and flip.
What are you going to do about that? You got to challenge that earlier to actually stop that.
Yeah, you do, and you're going to have to commit one way or the other which side of the goal you're going to defend, but then he can just flip it to the other if he needs to.
You got to pray a little bit. George Washington has the ball control back now. They're getting their mojo back. Big's going for it off the corner to Pone, and he wanted the redirect. Oh, that's sad. Redirect number 2.
You're seeing the Patriots do this a lot. They're getting into the corner and passing it down towards the middle, trying to punish the double commit of the Huskies.
Yeah. The biggest thing to improve as a team is just create chances. And right now, George Washington's winning that.
Yeah, I think, and in the IHSEA, we have a lot of good players, but they're certainly not professionals. And so it's one of those things where, I sort of tell my team, there's no such thing as unlucky. Nice score by the Huskies.
That's unlucky. You just got rammed out of the way. Watch this. Figs has a chance to stop it and then just gets bumped out of the way entirely.
Well, and that's just what I'm saying. It's not an unlucky play. It happened for a reason. And I think to what you were saying, that's what they got to do. They need to create more chances and more opportunities for things to go their way if they can.
And right there, they made a chance.
Yep.
Figs, no boost.
A player in high school esports will greatly improve when they're able to look back and say, okay, this is why it happened, and this is how to prevent it from happening again, rather than just saying, oh, unlucky, unlucky.
Reflection's a huge deal.
That's
Figs just doing it to him.
Oh, man.
1v3 right now for Figs. Checking the scoreboard. He's got 2 goals, and so does Riz.
That was fun to look from the perspective of our goalies there, just to see Figs coming in on him and working there.
It's so hard to counter that. You have to basically just challenge it and pray to God you're right.
Yep.
Close foul by Figs. Pone with the fake.
I don't know. It was a fake or a whip. One of them.
Oh. I got excited there for a second. You know what?
These guys are slip sliding around right now.
Double commit.
A goal opportunity for the Huskies off the backboard. Can he follow through? Yes, he can.
This game's close.
Yeah, George Washington, it seems like they're controlling the game, but the Huskies just keep scoring and refusing to bow out of game 2 here. A great series thus far. 1 goal a game here in game 2.
Really exciting. Up the wall, no boost to take it. I think you realized that halfway up there.
A Husky opportunity off the backboard here. Can we follow through? That's really
that's
high up.
awkward.
Oh, and no, there's going to be an open goal potentially.
Oh!
A nice save by Goatness.
I hate that name.
You don't like their cars or their names, do you?
Yeah, I don't like Naperville. I grew up in the other district in the area.
I see you.
I'm biased.
Coach Mendez and Coach Turp would be very upset with you.
Yes, and Coach Mendez is very well aware of what I feel.
Here we go. Pressure on the Huskies again. They're triple committed. They have got to spread out so they can cover these flips.
Young Riz. Oh, that's an awkward hit. Pone.
He's
No
going to get it all the way up. That's not on. They're going to get it off the side over Pone's head.
Center.
No, they're not.
Center for both teams.
30 seconds. That's a great shot! Oh my gosh!
The redirect off the roof of the Merc. The flat roof of the Merc takes it.
The cow car does it. And you doubted him. Here we go, a tie game with 30 seconds
again
left.
with this?
I love the cow car. Young Riz looking to make something happen. He is going to get around the Huskies. What can he do with it? Looking for a pass to the middle.
Center for a teammate who's not there.
Yeah, he's not at all.
Oh!
Oh, Figs with the saving goal, potentially the game-saving goal.
Oh, and he hits it. Oh, wow. What a save.
That was a great try by Jacobo there. He saw that happening and went for it.
We got to go to
OT?
OT?
Have another 0-second goal?
Or is George Washington going to do it?
Naperville North got to clutch up here. Will the ball get down?
Put it down,
not
put it
yet.
down, put it down, put it down. Or just take it.
Not quite.
He had an open
Overtime,
net.
second game in a row. Very evenly matched series. The 50-50 goes the way of George Washington. Figs is there. He's putting the pressure up. But now they're potentially in trouble. They got to rotate back before something bad happens.
Figs rotated super fast there.
Yeah, he did. Advantage Huskies on the field positioning here.
Double commit in the corner.
The cow car goes for it.
Oh!
Another try.
The crossbar, man.
Follow up. Jacobo tries to go up for it. Oh my gosh, they're putting so much pressure on. They're trying. Goatness is here, ready to try again.
He has no boost, though.
No, he doesn't, but he's trying to finesse him. There's a, oh man, they are just there. They're so close.
Oh, that's awkward. The zone's empty. Jacobo with stop.
A great time-saving save, at least.
Please no. Oh my God.
Guys, no, double committing. We get the flip by Plummy.
Please no 5-minute overtime. Actually, wait, yeah, please that. Oh, you wanted the redirect too.
Again, Huskies have the advantage of positioning for the time being. Can they get it over the corner? No. George Washington going to get it back on the other side of the field.
Young Riz. Nice
oh,
stop.
Man. The flip to the backboard saves a goal.
Oh, that's awkward. That's an advantage.
Just enough time with an advantage, too.
But he's going to
make
respawn.
anything happen.
They're pressure in front of the net. You have to go for it. Goatness double committed on that.
Yeah, Goatness and Jacobo, rather, need to be careful following each other there. There's no court coverage if they do that.
Plummy just going overhead of all of them. No boost, though.
Oh, boy.
What a pinch. It's so back and forth.
Yeah, it's just so hard to tell which team is going to make this happen right now. It's heads and tails and pick 'em for this goal coming up. Here we go. Man, it just seems like as soon as the Huskies have a positioning opportunity, Pone or Figs are all over that ball.
Like this one? Oh, nice stop.
Yeah, that was almost the game ender there.
Just back and forth in the corner, around the net. Hitting
Pone
crossbar
trying to
so
create
much.
his luck. Figs trying to. They just can't make it happen. Backboard shot. Is it going to be interrupted? It is. Is there a Husky for it? There is. Oh, oh my gosh. He can't do it.
So close. Oh my God, they're getting bumped across the field.
Nearly 3 minutes left to overtime. These teams got to remember to bear down and not give up anything stupid here. They got to keep playing as well as they are right now. Gets around.
So fast. Oh, the field's empty. He has to rotate back super fast. He centers that midfield for Figs.
See, danger for the Huskies here. Figs is doing the flipping, but not this time.
Ooh,
Young Riz
touch.
barely gets a hand on it. Over 3 minutes of overtime here in game 2 thus far.
There's still a chance. How are they going to go deep in this series if this keeps going? It's going to be exhausting.
Again, Huskies with the field.
Oh!
There's a little tap. They take game 2 to tie the series.
Naperville North. Game 2 winners. We're now tied at 1-1. I also just realized that in chat, HCC Esports is Heartland Community College, aka Coach Rack from Unit 5.
Yeah, hello, Coach Rack. Tuning into the action tonight.
Wow. Also, for those who want to know who won last year, it was Rockford Guilford. They were in my lab. It was Rockford Guilford versus Schaumburg in the final game, and Rockford took it.
There was a pretty cool third place game that day too.
No, there wasn't. People watch those things? It's third place.
They absolutely watch it. There was like a really cool logo. It was black and silver.
I just remember another third place game last year that you don't quite like.
No, that wasn't as fun.
It was fun for me.
All right. Series tied at 1 apiece. We're heading to game 3. Both of them have been overtime thus far. This is anyone's
awkward kickoff. Oh my God, Pone!
No, that is the super rare 3-second goal.
Just the
4
pinch,
seconds happened.
The absolute pinch. And they weren't expecting it. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't ready to call a goal yet with the defense we were seeing at the end of game 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're going to pay for that one, too. Yes, that is Wrigley the mic, guys. Going up his Riz. Nothing for it quite yet. Awkward. Opponents take it. And he makes a stop. Wranglers goes up again.
Again, the Huskies are they're not scoring from deep on the field. When they're scoring, it's because they're keeping it in the corners of George Washington, and they've got to continue that pressure.
Well, looks like George Washington's recognized that, though. They're kicking it outfield pretty fast.
Yep.
Figs with the freestyle aerial, and he misses it. Pone going up. Pone, please. Oh, my God, he does it to him. Oh, my God, Goatness.
Goatness.
Save of the century.
Saving that pun for later, Coach Kennedy. I almost saved it, but I'm going to save it because we're going to go at least one more game after this.
God, I hate you. I know the pun. I hate you.
All right. Biggs tries to make it happen, but it does not have enough power behind that ball. It's going to get cleared out again, or is it? Pone says, get me in the corner one more time.
Oh, yes. Oh. I want to see someone freestyle aerial on someone, just once here.
Nice little tap there. Not going to get anything from it.
Naperville North is having to scramble right now to keep this ball out of their net.
Oh man. It's so hard to commentate this kind of thing when it's
and he hits it.
There it is, 2-0.
The passing plays.
Hey, neither team has been safe from the 2-0 lead in the game. George Washington had the 2-0 deficit and won game 1. Naperville North had the 2-0 deficit and won game 2. So, you know, it's tough to see what's going to happen. But what I'm saying is these teams are playing so aggressively and there's so much back and forth that it feels like once you finish a sentence, it was already wrong.
And the ball barely hits the ground. But that's an open net and a missed rotation from Naperville North.
Absolutely. That was an easy goal for Pone. He's going to make that every single time.
Who missed the rotation? I think Goatness, he relied on winning that challenge. Or at least 50-50 that challenge, not whiffing entirely.
You can tell these players are amped up. Those tires are even going back and forth spam there. So they're starting. Oh, man, they're antsy.
I think one of the George Washington players also is a keyboard and mouse player, which just confuses me.
This is not built for keyboard and mouse spam.
Oh, my God. Pone just doing it to him. Game 3.
Yeah, this is getting a little out of hand here. And I think if you're the Huskies, you got to keep context important. You got to remember that this is it's a tied series. And
yeah,
one game is not
now
the end of the
a best
world.
of 3.
Yeah, you can't let this game demoralize you. Haven't seen either team come back from a... Oh,
that's awkward.
The
kickoff mental game.
Look at this. Look at this. He says, I'm just going to...
Nope.
There we go.
The mental game on kickoffs. Last year, Schaumburg, all 3 of their players keyboard mouse. Confused me tonight. Oh, that's a fast off the corner. Someone's got to go up for that?
Okay, so just as I said, there's no way the Huskies come back from down 4. The Huskies have started looking quite a bit different in the last 15 seconds.
God, I can't even, I feel like guilty trying to say something.
I I know.
It's
We're
gonna
just
be
enjoying
wrong.
the action right now. We'll keep trying to bring it to you here. Pone's going to bring it all the way in, though.
The teammate coordination, the double demos. Wait, was that a mutual demo? That's a mutual demo.
Nice.
Five 5-1 now, George Washington in game number 3.
Yeah, definitely been all Patriots here in game 3. Their aggression has been intense.
Oh, he got him back.
Put the team on his back.
He got him back. Awkward hit. Naperville North cannot get something going in this corner now. They have been figured out by George Washington. At least for game 3. Going for the team passing.
Kobo, nice little flip. Pone's in the way, though. Pone's been a problem.
He missed it. Oh, and
Plummy.
We're doing this
Poor
again?
Plummy. Poor Plummy. Just when he was in there to get the redirect off the wall, he gets lit up.
You seriously doing this again? Do I gotta keep track of this like last year?
I mean, if you start keeping track of demos, you know which team's going to be near the top of that leaderboard.
Yeah, I'm well aware.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! He juked his own teammate.
Yeah, he did. Trying to juke everybody else, too, but they're not having any of it.
Oh, that's awkward. It's in front of the net, and they score it for the other
guys.
team.
Oh, that's tough.
The mental reset here is going to be so hard.
See, getting beat by a good play is not as demoralizing. This is going to be a mental test for the Huskies there. They got to reset mentally after that. You know, we're down 4. It's tough, but now we're down 5 because of ourselves. Maybe you say, okay, let's try to watch George Washington a little bit here in game 3, learn from the way they're playing, and make adjustments going into game 4.
Yeah, just GG go next it and try to learn something for the next game. Mental reset between games is going to be a big deal.
Yep. It's also really valuable if they're able to get a couple last-second goals before the game's over. Even if they don't manage to win game 3, getting that momentum back at the end can be really instrumental in the rest of the series.
George Washington with the stifling defense now. Every time there's ball control for Naperville North in a second, George Washington takes it back.
Coach Mendez, Coach Flip in chat with some very excited, positive competition.
I want to see this one again.
Okay.
Top shelf.
Kobe.
Top shelf. (7-1) in game 3 here. Game 3's probably in the bag.
Yeah, I think, like I said, at this point, this is information gathering. This is a mental reset. This is saying, okay, we need to win 2 now if you're the Huskies, but also we have won a game, and we've been close in the first one as well. So this is absolutely doable. This game just got a little out of hand here.
And what's worse is that they won the last game. Oh my God! He just dribbled that on top of his car while his teammate wrapped up behind him with demos.
Pone not even going to let us get to Brazil here. He's going to score that 8th goal.
Come on. Being mean now. Oh! Figs!
Woo, buddy.
What? He didn't touch that? He didn't touch that. Naperville North scored that.
Yep, again.
Oh, boy. They just want this game over with, I guess?
If they do, they wouldn't keep scoring goals.
That is true. Dakota at the center. Set up for himself. And he's off in the aerial.
Cow car. Man.
Can't find anything yet. Naperville North's playing all out of sorts. Put it down. Just put it down, guys.
All right, after an amazing first 2 games that tied our series, Game 3, a blowout in favor of George Washington's E-Patriots. Huskies need to turn it around here if they're going to be able to survive for a Game 5.
They need such a huge mental reset to make this work. They need such a huge mental reset. I'm going to hold on in the lobby for a sec.
Sounds like a plan.
Just to give the teams time to talk here. Get some reset time. Resetting is really hard here.
Well, thankfully for Rocket League, we do have that 30-second built-in time.
Yeah. Unless I know there's in the rules teams can request like a 5-minute break.
Yeah, if they don't, they don't. We'll go with that 30 seconds.
And I believe we're counting it down. But game number 4 is gonna be here. We're gonna have a really tight game or a blowout. We have not had something that's like moderately 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah, this has been either a 4-minute overtime or destruction.
We're heading to lobby, I think. Oh, we're gonna come back. Okay, awesome.
All right, here we go. Game 4. Patriots up 2-1 over the Huskies. First touch going the way of the Huskies here.
Young Grizz with just the control.
A violent bump.
Bump? It's something. Jacobo, oh, the nice touch.
Wait. Is this an open goal? Figs
No.
gets there.
Awkward double commit. Colin with the interesting movement across the field. Double commit.
Wow, the first demo we've seen all game.
Yeah. Nope. You had to say something, and they do it to him with the 2-man or the 1-man advantage.
A lot of people have problems with these demos, but the fact of the matter is these demos do play a strategic role in Rocket League, and they set those up. They got 1, they got 2, they cleared some space, they had an easy goal, and that's why people do that.
You can punish demos to a certain extent, though.
Oh yeah, you can, and that's why if you overuse them because you're being stupid with them, then you're just going to lose anyway.
So 1-0 currently for... Oh, he almost did a touch too. The aerial challenges for George Washington are unmatched. Figs off the backboard. Light touch. Oh!
He's trying, can't stop it though.
Ever so light touch.
All 3 games have started with the 2-0 lead. First 2 ended in overtime. Last one ended 9-1.
Big yikes. Big yikes. Flip saying Pones calm down on demos. Don't you lie to me like this. Don't you lie to me like this.
Offensive push here for the Huskies. What can they do with it? Nothing yet. Nah, Flip, I know our Fortnite boys, and I know they like demos when they're Rocket League boys.
It's actually interesting how many students are cross-game now in the league.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Like Overwatch and Valorant share so much of the player base.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that the fact that IHSEA has split into 3 seasons, fall, winter, spring, and spread everything out like we have has allowed players to play more than one where otherwise they would not have been able to.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, the most we have on our team, we have a kid playing 4.
What?
So,
huh?
Yep, he's Overwatch, Valorant, Fortnite, and League player. So he's our quadruple esports athlete.
How does he play League and whatever?
He does what he can.
Okay, back to the game at hand. Naperville North has the ball in the correct zone now.
This is where they score all their goals, when they keep the pressure right here.
But George Washington doing their best to clear it.
Yeah, you can get it in the corner, but you got to do something with it. Right now they're just putting it in the corner and seeing what happens.
Ooh.
Oh man, there's a Patriot there. Oh man, how long could you dangle between the crossbars there?
No way you let that ball sit there against George Washington. Pone will just do that.
Yeah, I think Plummy took an end around there and needed to just back up into it.
He has to half flip into it, I think.
3-0 lead for Patriots, looking to slam the door on Naperville North here in Game 4.
Oh, nice little touch to set up for his teammate from Naperville North. Too bad it didn't work. It was good.
If they're going to get a goal, they need a goal now.
They got to start going back.
Yep, they need to start getting these 2 minutes left. The defense for George Washington has been excellent. They have got to score and get their momentum going, but that's not going to happen. Young Riz makes it 4-0. And as we go, it seems more and more likely that the Patriots are going to be stepping up and slamming the door in this series.
This has been such a back and forth game. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. First 2 games of our series, some of the best Rocket League we've seen in
Wow,
IHSEA,
back and forth
period.
now. No holds barred. Up the center. Goatness goes for it. They're fast in the air. Biggs takes off the corner. Plumbing goes up for it, and they pinch it towards the George Washington zone.
This is it. This is where they need to go right now. Something's going to happen.
Oh, it's an awkward, lazy center.
Plummy getting bullied in the midfield.
Oh, they can't stop it. That's
There it
goal
is.
1. They got a minute
Okay.
10 left to make it happen.
Well, you know, for those of you who keep the score at home, 1:11, Coach Kennedy.
Don't you start with me.
But yeah, they did need this goal, and they needed to be able to start the gas right now. They needed another quick goal. You know, usually 30 seconds is about as quick as you're going to make 2 goals, especially against a team this good on defense. Pone and Figs both stayed back there. Interesting.
Playing really defensive then. It's centered.
Yeah, that could punish them. They need to. They can't. I don't think they change how they play at all here. They had to score because of how they've been playing. Oh, Jacobo and Plummy, you've got to talk.
Double commit. Getting really panicked now. Oh, the demo. He misses the goal, which I guess he'll take that. Set up field. Couldn't get the touch, though.
I don't think Jacobo's there. I think it's going to be. Oh, yeah, I think it's going to be a goal.
Wow.
A goal here seals the deal.
How does he redirect that? Props to him.
Off the backboard. Can he be
double
there to
hook.
follow up? Not quite. He can, though. Oh, man. Goatness.
4-2.
Oh, buddy. If this gets down to the 10-second timer, it's not happening. But if they can score before then, whoo. Huskies fans, you don't count out yet. 2 quick goals.
It's unfortunately the wrong side of the field.
Yeah, they need to score it now.
They need to go no. Come on, Jacobo pinches
Scout
it.
car's there. He gets the 50-50. It's dead on the field.
It's centered.
Kenneth.
But no one's there for the center.
Oh, this goal has to get scored right now.
That's
right
time.
now. It is scored.
Oh, they have a
my
second.
gosh. Guys, this is the Hail Mary at the end of the game.
They have a
This is the
second.
2-point conversion you need. This is the walk-off grand slam you need. But they do have a second left to score this game after 3 very quick goals. They got to keep it up in the air and do exactly what happened earlier.
Oh, it's awkward.
Oh, it gets on the floor.
They intentionally didn't go for the kickoff because they knew they'd hit it down on the floor.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
They needed just a little more verticality there, maybe just a pinch to the left or right, making this a game of inches at the end there. But the Huskies stormed back with 3 goals in a minute to try to make a game of this. It is just not quite enough for the lead that George Washington built up. They'll take the series 3-1 today.
And while I have the time, let's go talk about the matches from today. While we have just the time here. There's some that aren't reported yet due to some minor issues. I'm streaming the wrong chat. I'm streaming to Turk for some reason. Having a moment here. There we go. I know what I'm doing. So if you look at Rocket League, we have Taft beating Niles North. Niles West losing to Whitney Young. Whitney Young's a strong team. Naperville Central V1, who was our semifinal team last year?
Yeah, we beat them in the semifinal, or we beat them in the bronze match. They took 4th last year.
Yeah, and they lost to Niles North, who shrunk to Niles North. Schaumburg.
Although, if I'm not mistaken, Coach Kennedy, I actually think V2 is who went to the playoffs for Naperville Central last year.
Maybe. I
think it was.
I know Schaumburg, Schaumburg, my boy Tim, let's see what his match score was. Whoa! Okay.
Close.
Just doing it to him. Lions lost 0-3 to Naperville Central V2. Score was not close. Woo. Illinois Catholic lost to Lane Tech. York beat Illinois Catholic V1. Rockford Guilford's fallen from grace this year.
Whoa, that is a big score right there.
we just watched George Washington versus Huskies.
Yep,
And they'll report that
3-1.
score shortly, because Lord knows I didn't take screenshots. Notre Dame, I like the thematic team name. They beat Jones 3-0. Barrington beat Barrington lost to Roxana 3-0. Springfield, how'd your game go today, Mr. McGee?
We played very well today and stomped that one. It was a lot of fun. With our pink gear on for the first time, our Capitals for the Cure gear showed up today.
Oh yeah, my team says their gear showed up today too.
Nice.
Morton beat Delavan. Delavan's near me. They're a small school. Good on them. Oak Lawn, I almost said that wrong every time. Beat Morton V2. Joliet,
That was a 3-2 game.
3-2.
Sorry, I saw the 2 on the side there. 3-0 is what that was.
3-2 from Joliet and Varsity Eureka with back and forth series.
Yeah.
Wow. But looks like it was like a reverse sweep for Joliet.
That it was.
They reverse swept that. Good on them. Where'd leave off? Salem and his bajillion teams. Salem, I even got to click on that to know who it is. Both Salem teams lost today. Roxana V2 lost to my boys today. Gotta brag a little bit. And then Unit 5 beat Oswego East, and Plainfield Central beat the Plainfield East, which is the grudge match. So our standings right now are these guys. You can see them on League Spot right now. We'll have standings updates once the Schaumburg and George Washington game gets put in.
Look at the South. I would like to point out the South Division, only 2 undefeated teams left. There have been some close ones in the South so far.
I realized I wasn't showing my monitor the entire time. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Well, here's the standings. I'm totally professional at this, and I'm totally not spacing out in life. But here's standings. And let's go up to JV. JV, we have some awkward division sizes. It's actually... JV is exactly half the number of teams from varsity, which is interesting. There are a total of 62 teams in our league, which is awesome. So, Palatine and Taft, 3-0 for Taft. Notre Dame, unfortunately, fell to York. Did Notre Dame and York play twice today?
I don't think that's who they played. No, it's not who they played.
I know West Aurora and George Washington had a huge back-and-forth series. Look at this.
Ended 2-1 even.
Yeah. 2-1. A 2-1 final game is so tense. Barrington versus Niles West, there's some issues there. Niles won 3-0. Stag and Shamrock. St. Patrick, that's the one. Stag and Shamrocks. Stag won 3-0. Salem and his billion teams. You don't know how hard I had to work to find a bracket to find like rounds where Salem wasn't playing each other.
Yeah, I remember. It's funny. The Salem Twitter account, it's always funny to see when they tweet about Rocket League because they say games at 3, 4:30, 5, 6:30.
It's like watching matinee performances. My God.
So
let's see this. The Salem report today. V2 lost, JV2 lost, JV3 lost, JV1 won on a forfeit. Eureka lost to Prophetstown. Lake Forest beat my boys 3-0. And then these guys are playing at 8. Whoa, they agree to that 8? Whoa. 8 p.m. games. My God, no, please. For those of you asking in chat, there are playoffs for both JV and varsity. JV is not streamed most of the time unless there's a varsity issue. And then, how many people go to playoffs? That's a great question. I don't know, but it's a great question. My thought is, in varsity, I'm taking top 8 from each division. So top 8 from each division for varsity. And then my thought is for JV, I'm taking top 4 from each division.
that would be in line with what we did last year.
Yeah. I want to make sure of that. I realized we forgot to add the rule from last year about school teams doubling up in playoffs.
We'll address that.
We'll fix that later.
In any case, an exciting match tonight on stream between the Huskies and the E-Patriots.
Yeah, it was really good. And I'm looking forward to more next week. And if we look ahead to next week, I'm going to go hop in the varsity bracket and go see if we can't find our stream for next week. Because I already forgot who it was. Not that. I think I had no targets for next week. Oh, Napier North versus Schaumburg might be good, but I just showed them, so it's kind of awkward. Let's go to South Division maybe. Oak Lawn versus Plainfield could be good.
Yep.
And Plainfield Unit 5.
That would be the match right there.
That'd be good actually. I'm gonna go pop that off in chat once we finish. I think Plainfield versus Unit 5 is gonna be a good game.
And I hear there's a good Overwatch match next week too, Coach Kennedy.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, you can't steal my talent and then trash talk me for stealing my talent.
Well, we'll see what happens next week in Overwatch. Wednesday at 7, Springfield will take on Glenwood, and Thursday at 7, we will look to hopefully see Plainfield Central versus Unit 5, but we'll let you guys know in chat. Coach Kennedy, thank you for having me tonight. It was a lot of fun, as usual.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad to have you. I needed the help because I was not going to stay awake otherwise. But awesome, guys. If you have any issues or any things that need to come up with matches, at me on the Discord, and we can take care of it. Otherwise, at me at Coach Kennedy. Otherwise, see you later.
See you guys. Have a good night and do your homework.